This is Damon Stevens with Wealth Builders. Today is July 5th, 2021. It's a Monday and a holiday for those in the US. And this is a Tuesday morning prep and stock list. We'll review what we covered last week and look at stocks coming up for this week and see if there's what's trading and what we'll have an eye open for on Tuesday morning at the open. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe now. You can get updated videos just by coming on our channel, and make sure you comment on them and give us some feedback on how we can make these better for you. So looking at Friday on the close, Dow Jones was up 0.44%, NASDAQ was up 0.81, S&P 500 0.75. So a lot of green. Everything's green. If you look at, you got the small or these large companies here. The FANG stocks are rallying, and we might continue to see them rally through the summer here if the market continues to do what it is doing here. One thing to note down here, if you come down here, you can see Canada, United Kingdom, see Taiwan, you can see China. You can see China stocks are down. So that's something just to look at, especially if it's the night before, because if they're down in China, could show that we might have a down open on Tuesday. So keep that in mind. As you're going to the trades, make sure you're watching the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 levels, and make sure that they're either flat or going up if you're making investments in any of these major stock indices. If they're coming down a little bit, then either wait until they find a bottom for the day and then start to rally back up, or to see at least what direction they're going, or if they continue to go down, then obviously you don't want in there. But keep an eye on China. When I see that red, that gives me an indication to be a little cautious coming to the market. But as far as the hitters, on Friday, you can see SQBG, ALEC, and BLIN, which this one's we've been trading for a few days. TAT's been on our list, OCG's on our list, MRIN is on our list. So these trades, like I said, in every video, we keep them on for a couple of weeks if they continue to give us scalping opportunities. So it looks like there's a few of them on here from Friday. We'll cover those as well. Some of those are rolling in, and they are the ones I'm looking at on Monday morning, among others. So let's go ahead and get into those. So the first one we're talking about is SQBG. You see SQBG came in around just under $9, gapped up to around 12, flattened out a little bit. This gave you a sign that the stock was on the move and the volumes were going to pick up here, and you see that they really picked up here later. So you can see that it gapped up from 12, clear up to 15.63, which is where I saw it and got my entry in. And then you can see this thing rallied up to 19.80 and then clear up to $25. So just huge run. If you got it down here, congratulations. I mean, you just killed it. Getting up here somewhere in the middle, you still got really good profit. I mean, you're getting several dollars on a low cost stock. So just an incredible run on this stock. And we talk about this on our videos all the time as well. We got a 50% retracement on this stock. So you can see that it retraced the rest of the day back down. It's about 50%. So the thing now that we look for on Monday is I'm looking for it, since it's got support on the 20, we got the 50% retracement. This should be good support. If it is for the market's looking healthy in the morning. I'd suspect that this is going to bounce up here and at least give us another 50% retracement back up to around maybe $19.80 or $20 a share, and then possibly pull back as well. But every once in a while, if it bumps clear through 1980 and moves up further, we could have another rally run that could go close to this 25 or even higher. So just keep that in mind here. I don't have any projections up here because it's just kind of hard to predict exactly how far this thing can go, but I do suspect that this is going to find support here on the 20, bounce up. So this will be my morning look view as far as what I can get off this stock here. The other one was ALEC. So ALEC, nice big gap up. This guy gave you the signal. If you could have got it at 32, I didn't get in at 32. I got a little bit higher. But you see this thing rallied up, clear up to 43.32. And then again pulled back, and this time it pulled back into full, almost basically to the full amount that from the gap. So it didn't close in this gap, but it did come down to the gap, and then pull all the way back down and then start to come back up. This now that found support again, we're talking about the 20 moving average. You can see these stocks a lot of times they're coming down and they're retracing on this 20 and find energy and they pop back up. So ALEC is on my list as well for Monday. Not as strong as I think on the other stocks, but I like this one here. So this is a Monday morning view as well. So that's when I'm watching BLIN. It's giving us a few trades. He has a few trades back here. When it first started breaking out at $3.41, made a nice rally up to almost $9. Pulled back, gives it another chance at $4, back up to $7, back down to $5, and you can see that this one's trailing on the 100, and then to clear back up to 840, pull back again, back up to almost 9. So now if this can hold this, they got a nice big up candle. So depending on the market, this could retrace back 50%, and you see we have good support here, and here. So there's support here, good support here, good support here. So this could retrace 50% and find support, or should find it there. If not, it'll pull back here to the bottom of the breakdown candle, or the breakup candle. So it could trace back down here. It could trace small little traces back here and then rally up again. Or if it's a really hot market in the morning, this could just bust through this $9 level here. And if it gets through $9, this is going to probably rally up to at least $9.50. If it gets through $9.50, then you're looking at $10.50, probably another buck up front based on the move down here. Just move this up here, and you can see that, we could possibly get to at least $10 on the stock. So another one watching for the morning to see a morning move here. MRIN, another one we've been trading for days. This one, again, it's giving you a lot of trades. I mean, this thing started out here, under $5, gave us a rally up to 18, back down to $10. That's an $8 move. Back up to 20, so that's another $10 move. Back down to 15, that gives you a $5 move. And then you got a gap up that we had on Friday, and that jumped up basically almost $30 in just a few days. So that's just incredible move. And this tells you why we watch the scanner, why we're pulling these stocks, and we continue to keep them on our list and trade these. You can see here was your run, a pullback. Here's your run, a pullback. Here's your run. So you can see that this continues to elevate. And so we're watching this one. We do have a gap here that could be filled, and it could come back here and retrace down to about 17 and a quarter here to fill this gap, or it's going to find just support here and it's just going to rally up. So watching this one again on Tuesday as well on the market open to see if this consolidation breaks out. You can see you had consolidation here and a breakout, consolidation here, breakout. So, I mean, this is how the stocks work and how they move. So that's what you're looking for as far as a setup. AUUD also has given us a few trades. Cleared back in here when it started around $2, rallied up to 5, came back down, rallied up to $9, so almost double, back down to 5, back up to 8. And so you can see here, we're at resistance right here. So you have a little support here, then you have resistance here and resistance here. So if we can break up here, probably go back up to around $8.14. If we can break through that, then the next goal is to try to get back up to $9.30. So here's our goal. So we'll see if this rallies up again. Watching this Tuesday morning for a move on Tuesday. If you have large amounts of money to invest, then the one you could look at here is NVDA. NVIDIA's been on a tear, and again, it's riding with all these high-tech stocks. So another one to keep an eye on. The thing that makes me nervous is this has rallied for so long. Look at this, just this big bullish move for days and days. So we could get it. We haven't had any really big resting periods or retracements. I mean, if we had a big retracement, if something knee jerked, I mean, you could go down from 826 down to maybe close to $700 from. So you could have $100 drop here. So just be careful on that retracement if that does happen. Or if you want to pull back to the 20, it looks like the 20 sitting at 750. So if it has a pullback, it can pull back substantially. So just be prepared and make sure you're locking in profits along the way, especially if you've gotten this long move. Just been incredible. This is an incredible tech company. This is going to be around for a long time and continue to see a lot of growth. I think this could get close to 900 before petering out, but be careful too. And if you haven't taken your got your stops in, or you haven't looked at taking profit, please do that. Apple has been on it. This has been driving the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq up. Still, see here we've got a nice bullish movement. Again, we're coming into a spot of resistance here, close to 140. If we can break the 140, I think we're going to 143. If we break the 143, I think we could go to 148. Would be probably the next one up from there. So definitely keep an eye on that one. If we pull back, the 20s there sitting there at 139. So not too much. So if we have a pullback, it might be slightly a pullback. Would be, that's my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't give you advice, but that's just my opinion as far as if there was a little bit of a pullback in the morning, or I think we could pull back here close to the 20 and then bump up from there. So something to be aware of. Tesla, I have this trend line here. We've had it for weeks. We've been trading back and forth through this. Told you that I wasn't trading much on Tesla because I was watching these small caps here and been trading them quite a bit because it just a lot more meat on them. But you can see here that we still sit in consolidation here. So we're looking for Tesla to break the 700. If they can't break the 700, it might come back here and try to fill this gap down here, this gap fill. And might head down to more 665 or lower. So we'll see. We'll see what it can do. Just another view here. This is on a 5-minute candle. So you see, you still get a trade in the day. I told you every day you can get a trade on Tesla. Typically $5 to $10, sometimes $20, $30 a day. So it continues to give you a little bit of a pop every day. But overall, just keep an eye on it. Facebook, nice long rally. We're going to have a nice long rally for a few weeks here, and we're consolidating a little bit. So we'll see if we can break out of this 356, which seems to be a high resistance, and see if we can start moving up. Go back towards 360, 375. But we'll see. When I see it consolidating like this, either it's going to build energy, go up, or it's going to just get rejected and pull back down towards the 20, which is somewhere around 350. So just keep aware around that. This is another stock we looked at, Google. So this is when that FANG, this is the G. So you can see that it's had a nice little rally up, consolidation, rally up, consolidation, and then a trickle up here, and you see just a nice big bullish movement up here. So keep an eye on this one. This, the FANGs, may continue to outpace things this summer. We'll see how the rest of the market does. So Amazon's one other FANG. See here, we've got a double top here. We're trying to come up here and test the resistance again. If we can break resistance, then we start to go, higher, and maybe able to, get up, possibly, around, 3350 or see, you see the stop here, 355.50 here, or maybe we can get up to 3600. Would be my guess. That's up here. I got this in red, so that's a possibility. Bitcoin is still consolidating here until and I've talked about this on multiple videos. Unless this breaks 36 and holds, or it breaks below 30,000 for a buy, I'm just kind of watching this thing. It's been this channel for a long time here. It's building energy up, so not sure which way it's going to break, but I'm waiting. I got a little bit in, but I'm waiting to put a bulk in. So Ethereum, same thing. You got this big long consolidation here. It's above the moving averages, so it looks, overall, so it's looking good. So, and that's bullish momentum. So we'll see, what happens on a breakout. Same with Doge. Just waiting for the confirmation on a direction. The dollar remains up here, kind of elevated here. As long as it doesn't kind of boom up here, market should still be able to produce and do well. The VIX, you can see the VIX is really low. You can see all these spikes. We could see a spike at some point. It's been a while. You can see we had a huge one here, and then a little bit of delay and some tiny ones, and then another bigger one here, and then a little delay, and then big one again. And these were pretty close compared to this outward here. And so we have this one here, and this one started here. So we'll see what happens. This is under the 200. So we'll see, what this does, but just, look for it. You could have a knee-jerk reaction at some point on the market, but right now overall the VIX is low, which means fear's out of the market here. So Just keep that in mind. SPY, look at the SPY is just parabolic. It just is unusual to see this. And it continues to get elevated and continue making new highs. So as long as it stays in that channel, then you can't be concerned other than just trade it and just be careful. Have good stops. Make sure you're taking profit so that you can keep that. So triple Qs, you can see triple Qs to spin in this channel as well. It's kind of hit the bottom of this channel a few times, broken out of the bottom, forces its way back in. So the bulls, continue to drive it up. So it's looking nice and healthy. You look at semiconductors, it's had a little bit of a pullback. Still consolidation though. This, as long as we don't break this trend line at 257.55, we should be able to continue to either consolidate or go higher. IWM, same thing. You can see just consolidation here. Lots of movement here. So as long as we don't break 228, we should try to rally above the 235, maybe 237 eventually, if we can continue to get a rally up. So we'll see. Financials, you can see it went through the channel, broke out of the channel, had support 100, bounced up, and now it's just over the 50. So it might be moving back up, or it could be creating this new channel. So we'll see. But I create this new channel just in case that's kind of the path it decides to take. So gold is rallying up now. So it's looking good. Looking to see if this can hold this support here and get above the rest of the moving averages. It's just sitting right underneath the 200, which is really a critical spot for it. So gold's looking good. It looks like it's trying to get going. Silver, same thing. Silver is trying to move its way above these moving averages and get into more bullish momentum. So definitely watching silver. There might be a good entry here soon. So just waiting for it to break out above here, and then we'll be in. So hopefully that video helped you to get prepared for Tuesday morning, and help you to be profitable. We'll be scanning the scanner in the morning and see what pops up here. But these are our watch list, and just make sure you're safe out there. And we're gonna have a shorter week here, so just keep that in mind if you're doing stock options. Keep safe. Have a good night. Have a great morning. Great trading day tomorrow. And we'll talk to you later.